Hi, English 160 students. We are in the second week of the course now with our 10-week course, and we are in the first unit of the course. So starting on Monday, we'll get into Unit 1 content. Let's just start the week by taking a quick look at the schedule of activities to look at what's ahead. So we're now in week 2, as you can see in the schedule of activities. It's labeled week 2, and it also shows the name of the unit and the module, which you'll see matches when we get to the content. As I've explained in the news announcements, there are 3 different categories of items for each week. One of them is reading and viewing. These are the things that you don't receive a specific grade for, but it's important to do anyway. Readings out of your textbook and any links to videos or readings that are in the module as well to help you understand the content of the chapter, to help you do better on your major assignments. Second category, in-class writing. This week, the only in-class writing is a discussion, which will be graded for the 15% participation grade on audience, which we'll take a closer look at in just a moment here. Please make your initial response by Thursday, February 16th. Finish your replies to fellow students by Sunday, February 19th. Remember, these are the activities in the course that cannot be made up after the discussion closes on February the 19th or can't be made up after the due date. If you're a little bit late with your initial reply, but you do it before Sunday, February 19th, then that's perfectly fine, but you might lose a few points. Process work. These are the things that can be submitted late within that 7-day late allotment window. So those are things that are processed towards your major or portfolio assignments or submitting the final draft of the major or portfolio assignment itself. The first one that you have is a little activity where you think about the audience for your proposal. So we'll talk about that more in just a moment here. So that is our schedule. Jumping ahead in week 3, we're going to get into unit 2, but I'll give you a little bit into unit 2 and into week 3 to finish up your proposal topic memo, which we'll take a look at more in just a moment here. That's going to be your portfolio assignment for the unit, the big major assignment that is a big part of the grade. So let's go ahead and take a look at those. So to get to the content, you're going to go to Course Tools and Content. You're going to find the tab that says Learning Content, and then you're going to find Unit 1 here. Again, it's labeled Unit 1. It matches what is described on the schedule: orientation, introduction to audience, and purpose. So we have an overview, chapters 4 and 9 as described in the schedule of activities. Read those in your textbook, annotate those. This link here on how to annotate a text explains how to annotate a text, basically anything that helps you remember key concepts, remember any words or terms that you're not quite familiar with, interacting with the text so that you remember what you read, and so that you can use what you've read when you work on these projects for the course. The chapters 4 and 9 PowerPoints kind of condense that down into some bullet points, but still important to read the chapter. These links here that are also mentioned in the schedule, what is a business memo, and then some things on using Microsoft Word for things like formatting text. Really important to know how to do that as you complete and submit your memo at the end of this unit. Our discussion for week 2, audience analysis. So chapter 4, as you've already read, is about audience. And so we're going to do an activity with the Super Bowl having happened just last Sunday, looking at some Super Bowl ads. So looking at some Super Bowl ads, applying what we learned about audience in chapter 4 to those ads. Now to do that, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to follow this link right here to this app called Video Ants. And this is from the University of Minnesota, and it helps us annotate YouTube videos. So hopefully everybody likes this a whole lot better than typing up a response in reply to a prompt. A little bit more fun, a little bit more interactive than just doing that. So you can sign up either using your Google account or your Facebook account. Either one of those is fine. But in order to be able to invite you to our class group so that you can see the videos that I chose and so that everybody can annotate those videos together, you've got to join our class group, okay? So to do that, you go back here to join the class group. Follow this form to Google Forms, put in your name, put in the email address that you used to sign up for Video Ants, and I'll send you an invitation to join our English 160 group, and that way you can participate in the discussion. Let me sign in here just to kind of show y'all what it looks like. So I've chosen 3 ads from the Super Bowl, and they're all be accessible to the group once you join the group. You're going to open it up. and play the video. Anytime you see something in the video or in the ad that you think tells you something about the audience, who the audience is, or how that particular advertiser, in this case Booking.com, targets a particular audience. So you might say it's targeting families because it features a couple with young kids and they do this to show that they understand what families need and what families want. You're going to click right here on this little icon that looks like a camera with a thought bubble, and you're just going to put in your annotations. So as I said in the description, you might want to be able to put in the subject line, who is the audience? And then in the content, how do you know that this is the audience? What is the advertiser doing to appeal to that audience? How do they know who the audience is, and how do they show in the advertisement that they know who their audience is? Be detailed, be specific, and be sure to give lots of information about what you think shows us something about the audience from these ads. You should also be able to see comments from your peers as well. And so that's the whole point of the activity, is to talk about audience and to do this in a little social and fun and interactive way that is hopefully a little bit more fun than just posting a response. So be sure to make your initial response by Thursday. Interact with some of your classmates by replying to some of their annotations by Sunday. And then that is your week 2, discussion activity. So the next thing I want to talk about is your proposal. So all semester long, you're going to be working towards a proposal that you'll submit at the end of the semester. In Unit 3, you'll submit a written proposal. In Unit 4, you'll submit a proposal presentation. So it's all going to be on the same topic, which you get an introduction to right here in this first major assignment, this proposal topic memo. So you're going to start by starting a new document in your OneDrive folder titled Proposal Topic Memo. Think of a topic idea for the report and presentation that you'll work on later in the course. By the end of the course, you'll create a report and presentation recommending a vacation. So we're dreaming of a getaway at